It's on page 30. Okay. Did you want to start reading or should I read? Let's take turns reading the paragraphs.
I will start reading.
Okay. Start with the title, please.
A deer told himself, every day I am the most handsome deer in the forest. My large chest shows my power, and my beautiful horns impress other animals. What? Standing in rough rocks or something.
Mm-hmm. Do they stand in rough rocks or do they stand on rough rocks?
They stand on.
Exactly. On means on top, right? At the top. But if you say in, that means maybe they split the rocks in two and they started to walk in between the rocks, which is not what you want to say, right? Very good, very good. I think the reason why this sentence is a little bit awkward to my ears is that usually for a country, there's only one military. Therefore, you would do the military. But you said the chief had the military. All right, next one. 100 logs. So for numbers, Jason, I need you to listen very carefully for this. They intend to start a war so that the chief and his army, were, right? Because the chief and army were talking about two different things. Therefore, the subject we have is plural, which means we need the plural form of the verb as well. So we spent the entire class today going through all of this, and we didn't get to study the book, but that is okay. What I'm going to ask you to do for homework is that I want you to rewrite this a couple of times, okay?
So how many times? 2?
A couple of times, 2 or 3.
Spiky red dots.
Okay. Well, dots would not be spiky, would they? Because dots mean that they're round and circular. Spiky circles. Again, circles mean they're circular, that they're round, right? Spiky means they're pointy, right?
So it's just like a spiky ball.
Okay. Maybe we can say the border has spikes, red spikes on them. These are pointy objects that stick out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a sea urchin?
Yeah, okay. If we want to talk about a sea urchin, that would be the surface, which is different from a border. Border is at an edge. For example, right now, this part would be the edge of your notebook, right? So if you go past it, would I be able to read it?
No.
No. So maybe I'll give you an example. It is important to write within the borders. Borders of the notebook. Right? Because otherwise you would not be able to see them.
Yeah.
What would be another example?
The border is spiky?
The border is spiky. So can you explain what you're trying to say when you say that the border is spiky?
So it's like there's a square paper and in the edge, like in the edge of the paper, are spiky spines. So it's just like.
I'm not sure what you mean by a book having spikes.
So not out of this. So it's like this.
Okay. So that means that there was a spiky border.
Africa, it's hard to get clean and pure water. I went camping with my relatives.
Relatives.
Mm-hmm.
The accent is on the re part. Relatives. You will write about this much about that word. So one word, one day, maybe I'll give you chocolate, and then you write about everything that you can think of about chocolate. You can describe it, or you can tell me how it makes you feel, or if you have a certain memory associated with chocolate, you can talk about that. Okay? I'll just give you a single word topic. And maybe on Wednesday, I'll say Komodo dragon. And then you have to tell me everything you know about Komodo dragon. You just have to pour everything in. Okay? Alrighty, how does that sound?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So it'll be those 4 writing assignments as well as the sentence that you have to do for the first homework that we fixed together. Remember? Okay. Alrighty. Well, have a beautiful night, and I'll see you again on Friday. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye.